Hi, Leos. Oh, I love that sign. My oldest son is a Leo. My bestie, one of my sisters. I have lots of Leo energy around me. Leo is my moon sign. I love Leo energy. Let's see what we have for Leos today. I'm going to start with my very favorite deck. Oh, and you got the Fool. You are a spark of joy and love and excitement right now, and you are ready for new things. Some of them you've thought about. That's why you got your little package with you that's set up and ready to go. And some of them you just don't know. It's like leaping right off a cliff, and who knows where you're going to land. Let's see where this energy is going. Oh, we got some sexy energy here. Is the Ace of Wands. That's a new spark, a new beginning in love. Somebody is thinking about you. Let's see. This is a fun energy, Leo. You got a fun few weeks coming up, I think. Oh, I think something turned around, did it? Well, something fell out. Let's start there. Oh, Page of Swords. Who is your stalker? That card has come up a few times. I think some people are in some low vibe energy right now. What is going on with that? Somebody is watching you and your every move. Yeah, because you look like this right now. You look like you have everything together. You've got it all. You are in a good space financially, mentally, emotionally, and somebody is admiring you. Let's see, who is this energy? Is it old? Is it new? Is it welcome? What do we know? Let's see. Oh, Ace of Cups. Maybe it's somebody who has you have really strong emotion for, and I think it's mutual because it's overflowing, and it's I think you know who this is, whoever it is you're thinking about right now. It's probably them. It's that Ace of Cups energy. You're overflowing with a lot of things: emotion, good energy, new beginnings. You've got 2 aces and 5 cards. That's really good new beginnings. And I think for a while you were afraid you weren't going to make it to the finish line. This is putting in all the work, putting it in, but it feels heavy, where it almost feels like you've put so much work in that you've built a wall around yourself. And that wasn't really the intent, because see how it's all up and high, but it's still kind of open and you can get in. I think a lot of it just felt like a lot of work. 14. Why is 14 significant to some of you? Another ace, except this one is the no bullshit kind. This is the communication beginning. The new things that need to be said are going to get said. But like I said, you've had so many new beginnings. You got the Fool, which is the start of the deck. I mean, it's card 0. It's the first of the major arcana. It tells me that you've had a lot of spark, a lot of excitement, a lot of creativity, ready to go and start new things. And I think, let's see, King of Cups. That's interesting in this read, because King of Cups is at the very top of his emotional game, which means that even all of the new sparks, new ideas, everything that came in, I feel like you're really at the top of your game right now, which is telling me that you are almost ready for the King of Cups, which is that person who is emotionally stable and mature and grounded, and that's the energy you deserve. It's all new beginnings, but it's not immature. It's exciting and good. Let's see, I feel like that deck is done. Let's see what we have from this one. Clarify for me this energy that's coming in. I think it's a good, like I said, a good, solid, stable person. But I think they're not ready to come in, maybe because they're in need of healing. Oh, yes, look at this. This person has a lot of work. We got the Moon, starts with some illusions. I don't know that this person is even ready to admit to themselves what they got going on. I think that person, whoever is watching you and stalking you and looking and seeing that you're all high and mighty right now, is not feeling so high and mighty where they're at. I think they had a lot of rough patches and things that they had to get through to get to a better space. And I don't know that they think that they're worthy of you in some way, because we have the Seven of Pentacles, like, oh, do I plant the seed there? Do I attempt to, start a new garden there? Because something was really heartbreaking for them when it came to you. I feel like the Seven of Swords, that's a lot of fighting, but winning at all costs. Like, ego took over. And I think that they are wishing they hadn't gone in the direction that they had, because it feels like a burden and overwhelming to them now, this fighting to keep what they have, which isn't even sincere. It's like they're just fighting to win at this point, but not even fighting for a real purpose, because they need some serious healing. That's why this is on top. Until all of this that's underneath heals for them, where they stop the lying or the games or the illusions or whatever was there, when they didn't want to put the work in, they ended up breaking their own heart over it. And they it was like they just wanted to win at all costs, which is so stupid, because in the end they lost your trust now to a point, which is why I think they're coming in from afar and trying to watch all these things that they think you have. And I think they see you as that, Nine of Pentacles and that King of Cups. And they see you as somebody that's almost unattainable, because they know they haven't healed the right parts of them. Does that mean they're not capable? No. It just means that they haven't put that work in yet. And I think that they know that, and they know it may not be the right time to disturb your energy, because if they're watching and they see that you have all these new beginnings and everything looks good for you, whether it is or isn't, you're at least in a good space. So whether how they perceive you and how they see themselves as inferior is true or not doesn't matter. That's just what they're feeling. Yeah, you just clarified it again with the, that Nine of Pentacles. She's here twice for you, because this is how they see you. They see you as the woman who has everything, who is cashing in on everything that she put in the workout for, and who's in a good space. She's got everything. She's got the kingdom. She's got the money. She's happy. She's okay and in a good space. And they're wondering, I think, am I going to disrupt it? But they want you. They are trying to manifest you. I just don't know that they know the right way to go about it. They want what you have. They want all of you. They just don't know how to even tell you that. Yeah, and there it is. The Empress together with Temperance. They are trying to temper those feelings for you and make them make sense. And they are calling to their higher selves. They're calling to the angels. They're asking for signs and wondering how they can fix this. And if they can fix this with their Empress, because that is how they see you. You are the Empress. You are the shit. You are the queen of all things. And they are in some hermit energy right now. They are stuck between past and future and wondering, can they fix that past in order to have a future and a light? I mean, that's where they want to go. They're trying to really balance and temper everything in their life that they know isn't working, because they cannot match your energy otherwise. In their eyes, you are that Empress. So that's why they can't stop watching. They can't stop thinking about you. You are a very strong presence to them. But right now, I don't see communication until they realize that they can be worthy of you if you are on the same page. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to have some clear discussions. I think that's why that Ace of Swords was out originally. It's, if there's no clear communication, then nothing can be fixed. I mean, everybody's working on assumptions here. King of Cups clarified the King of Cups again. I mean, I feel like the same cards sometimes come out just because you need to know this. They see you in that King of Cups energy, and you're much more emotionally mature than them, and they know that. But what I don't think they realize is that because both came out, like the same cards keep coming out, they can be that Nine of Pentacles too. They can be the King of Cups too. And maybe a part of them is they're just not fully embracing that energy on the level they need to yet. I think that's why that Star card came out before, because they have to let all of that go. They have to let ego go. They have to let that feeling of always needing to be right or winning at all costs. It's low vibe, low frequency energy, and that's not where you're resonating anymore. You are vibing here, you know, and they know there's no, you're not backing down any steps on that ladder that you worked so hard to climb in order to meet them down there. They got to come up here to meet you. You are the Empress, and the Magician is under that. Like I said, they are trying to manifest that Empress in the worst way possible. But I think they're forgetting that sometimes it's just the basics. Like, you know, they have to be mature enough. That King of Cups energy, which is where you were first, you know, and they have to be able to match that. But with that comes being able for them to be able to speak their emotions. And if you're dealing with somebody who's not ready for that, you know, it's just in time. Yeah, the Sun. That's, you can have everything with this person. But this is the happiest card in the deck. You can absolutely have the outcome that you want once they are ready and the communication is clear. Knight of Wands. There we go, the World and Knight of Wands. If the messages come through, and when they come through, they are going to be passionate and exciting, and you can have the world together. It's just, you know, it's a matter of, after you have that spark of that Ace of Wands that you had initially, on the bottom you have the Two of Wands. That means getting ready for the adventure and figuring out, can I do this? Can I get there? And I think that they are contemplating, like I could have the whole world in my hands if I want it. Am I ready to take it and run and go and be that person that to have the world, you know, but they have to come in, you know, Knight of Wands energy. You just have to be careful, because that's that spark that can sometimes, you know, burn out quickly too. They have to know that you can't come in just super passionate like fuckboy energy, because nobody's going to respond well to that if you're looking for more than that, you know. And I think they know that maybe is how they used to approach in the past, and it's time to let that go and be more emotionally mature. Because you can have all the fun and the excitement too, but if a conversation needs to be had, then that's not the right energy to come in with. So until they're ready to get past that stage and do the healing that they need to heal, the parts of them that were not making sense before, I think you can have, they have to heal. They have to, I think they were heartbroken too, in a weird way, that it didn't work out the way they wanted to, but they're starting to realize that after this, you know, rest phase, that it's time to come in with a new, fresh energy. What happens when they come in with the new energy? Yeah, see, it's an offer that kind of comes in out of nowhere, because they're not happy with where they are right now. They're just kind of, you know, they have enough. They have, you know, what looks like to be okay on the outside, but this is what they want. They want that other cup that's not the one right in front of them. Are they going to put the work in to get to that energy? Oh, you know what? The way that fell out tells me it's not in this deck. Are they going to put the work in to get what it is that they want? Are they willing to rise to the top? Five of Swords. It's going to be a fight for them to get there, because they don't know any other way. They're so used to relying on the same patterns as before that now they know that they can't, and it's almost a fight within themselves to make it better. So, oh, there was something else that flipped. Let's see, I didn't notice that one before. Two of Swords. They're at a crossroads. They are really thinking about it. Like, they want to make the changes. And I feel like 5-2, maybe something significant changed around the 2nd of this month. Last couple of weeks, something big happened that you don't even know about yet, or something. And it's maybe if they tell you, they, maybe they just haven't been ready, and that's why they've been watching, waiting, seeing is it the right time to jump in and, say what I got to say. But I feel like, where does this energy go if they shift? Yeah, Knight of Swords and Ace of Cups. You now have literally all of the aces. And I think actually you had the Ace of Cups before, I think, too, where it's overflowing and the emotions are running high. And you are ready to hear it. You're ready to say back what the things that, also say the things that you need to say. I feel like this is the throat chakra kind of starting to open, and you being comfortable with saying what has to be said and them being comfortable with what has to be said. The Knight of Swords energy is, again, a little bit of that obsession. They've been thinking about doing this over and over and telling you how they feel. It's literally become an obsession for them, for how to say it to you, how to approach it, how to make it make you hear them and believe them, because I think they know that past energy wasn't the right energy, and that you just weren't going to accept that. Yeah, they feel very left out in the cold about this. It's weighing so heavy on them that I feel like they're losing sleep, that they feel like it's never going to happen, that they're just not at that level. And I think some things need to be said. Yeah. Eight of Wands, the communication is coming. And the Six of Wands, and I think you're going to really like what it is that they have to say. I think it's going to make you feel elated and good, almost like it's... the Nine of Wands is that burden card. Like, can you ever get to the finish line? Almost like something that you've been waiting to 8 into 9 go, is there. I feel like you've been waiting to hear this, and it's going to make you feel better and that other person feel better too. Like I think there's a big conversation and communication coming. Something maybe through an email. I feel like an important email is coming. Maybe you're waiting for an overseas email, some of you. I don't know what that means, but an email may be significant real soon. Let's see if this deck has any messages for you today. What do you want to tell my Leos today? Clarify for me. Okay. Yeah. This is an old... Okay. Yeah. They're trying to heal from this because they know that you are their other half. You've got the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia. They keep thinking about something over and over. They're existing in their own nightmare about it, about what they did, how they approached you, how wrong they were for approaching you that way. And they, again, here's that Queen of Cups, which is the counterpart to that King of Cups, which you got twice. And I think you got the Queen of Cups earlier, too, on her own. It's that she's motherly, and she's everything you want a woman to be. She's in her element. She is in a really good space. And she has everything. And again, here's that Star card of wanting to heal it. And I think they really miss you, and they feel like they keep repeating over and over that they missed an opportunity with you that they should have jumped on. And it's the nostalgia is killing them. They keep reliving the exciting moments you had together. Maybe a past vacation that you had together. It keeps replaying over and over in their heads. And I think they're ready to heal that and really kind of look. And we started the reading with the Fool, and we end it with the Fool on the bottom. I think they're going to start over, and they're going to try again. Exactly when? It's going to be different for all of you. Of course, we're all on our own wavelength, our own frequency. For some of you, you might get a phone call this weekend that changes your life. For some people, it might be, in 3 months from now. It's all in divine timing. It's going to be whenever the universe says you're ready. But I got to tell you, there's that King of Swords. Right in the middle of it all is that obsession they have for you and making it better and making it right. That is complete obsession and wanting to talk and wanting to communicate. and being super meticulous in how I feel like maybe they've written texts and then erased them, or people do crazy things. I only just found out recently that people, I know it's going to sound ridiculous because now it's so obvious, but people have like fake social media to follow you from. And I think I literally learned this like last year, because I don't know, that's just not an energy I fuck with, and I don't vibe in that kind of space. I really don't. I feel like it's so pointless. Like we're only here once. We may as well just always go for what we want. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, but I'm never gonna go stalking someone online, or I don't know. I feel like if you've eliminated me from your energy, you don't want me there. So why would I go put myself there? If you wanted to be in my field space, you would be. And I feel like this person is vibing real low right now by being in that kind of frequency, where they keep obsessing about what happened with you over and over, and they really don't need to. If they would just mature into that King and Queen of Cups energy that came out in your reading, they would get much better results. I think they're having a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of vivid dreaming about you. If you're dreaming about them, they're possibly dreaming about you too, and you're meeting somewhere else in your dreams. So make sure you are steady on your path, because I think all of those other new beginnings and the good things that were happening with you are really good. That's the kind of energy you want to stay in, because regardless of what happens with this situation, with this obsessive kind of field around you, if that's not the person that's meant to be, the one that is will show up, because you're going to be in the right energy to receive them. We're always given what we need when we need it, even if we don't trust in that moment that that's what it is. We are always given exactly how much we can handle, and you are one of the most steadfast and solid signs of the zodiac. You are always fire in a good way, always new beginnings, new things, and you are strong and capable, and you got this. You will sort this energy out. You will figure out if it's the right frequency for you, and if it's not, you are happy to move along and go catch the next prey, because you are good and you are solid, and you're going to get everything that's coming to you. You deserve it. Enjoy it when it comes. See you next month.